Pwede ba mag-energy check ngayong umaga?
Morning.
Magandang umaga. Morning. Ako po yung kapuso. Ako po yung kapuso, Tony Petgaba. Magandang umaga po sa aking mga kapamilya, kapatid, at mga kaibigan ko sa media. Magandang umaga. Thank you very much. Kailangan po bilisan ang pagsasalita. Ito kailangan natin bilisan ang pagkalat ng awareness para po sa ating advokasya ngayong umagang ito. Dahil po importante po itong nakakahawang sakit na ito at nakakatakot na sakit na ito. Kailangan bilisan. Bilisan. Bilis. Bilis. Ito po ang ating bilis. Pasensya na kasi dahil kailangan natin patakbuhin ito ng agad-agad. Dahil po ito ay very important at kailangan malaman po ng lahat. Kaya po, importante po na nakatutok po ang lahat, nakatutok ang ating mga cameras, ang ating mga kasama rito, ang ating mga kawani at kaibigan ngayong umagang ito. Bilis. Bakit po bilis? Because bilis stands for bilisan ang paghugas ng sugat, linisin ng alcohol, sumangguni sa doktor ukol sa tamang paggamot ng sugat. Sugat caused by bites, animal bites. Dahil ano ang maaaring kumalat sa ating katawan? Ito po ay rabies. Rabies, sabi ng mga Pinoy. Sabi ng kapag nakagat ka, sabi, naku, baka magka-rabies ka. Ano nga po ba ito? Paano nga ba ito kumakalat? Sino ang maaaring maging apektado? Paano natin ito mapiprevent? Paano natin ito malalabanan? Ito po ang ating gagawin natin ngayong umaga. Ang event na ito ay very important. Ang pagkalat po ng napakadelikadong sakit na ito, rabies, ay maaari po natin mapuksa through awareness, proper awareness. Ang Bilis Campaign ay isang rabies awareness program brought to us by the Department of Health. Palakpakan po natin. At syempre, the Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Animal Industry, supported by GSK. Palakpakan po natin sila tatlo. Ang Bilis Campaign na ito ay very, very timely. Meron po tayong hinahabol, di ba? Hashtag Bilis. Hashtag yung ating hashtag, di ba? Kailangan by 2020, eradicate na natin yung rabies na yan dito sa ating bansa. And you know what? Having said that, you know, all over like sa ating mga karating na mga lugar, sa iba't ibang bansa, syempre sana ganito, di ba? They say that dogs, ang mga aso, man's best friend po yan. Can I get a raise of hands to see sino po ang dog lovers dito? Ako rin po. Yes! Sino po ang cat lovers dito? Ako rin. No? Bakit? I'm wearing horses right now. I'm wearing horses. This is very important. Personally, on a very quick note, very personal. Fish din po, meron din po. Very good. On a very personal note, quickly lang po. I said yes to this. I blocked off this schedule because I blocked off my schedule sa GMA because I am an animal lover. And as a matter of fact, bago po ako nag-Archangel, I had a pet show before sa GMA called Petco. Unfortunately, it ran for 2 seasons only. But I really wanted that show because it was all about proper and responsible pet ownership. And right now, I have rescued cats and I have 2 dogs, and I would like to be educated further. So I am happy that you invited me, and I'm here, and let's do this! Okay, so, eto na. Right now, so I can see more dog lovers than cat lovers. Okay? Paano po ba natin sasabihin, paano ko sasabihin ko that we are always at risk of getting rabies if we do not take preventive measures against it? Always. Lahat po tayo, bata man o matanda, bata man o hindi na gaanong kabata, at risk. Mahilig po tayo. Yung ginagawa po natin dyan, di ba? Everywhere we go. Like halimbawa po, ako po, I'm exposed to this. Pag nag-live po kami sa unang hirit, we always go to the barangays. Ang dahil pong stray dogs. May makita kang cute dog. Uy, cute naman. Bang! Kinagat ka. What do you do? What do you do? Ito po ang ating event ngayong umaga. Did you know that based on the report by the DOH National Rabies Prevention or Rabies Prevention and Control Program, 217 bite victims died due to rabies infection in 2015. 40% of that number falls, this is very alarming, under the age of 15 and below. Now, ask yourselves, I'm also asking myself, paano kung isa sa mga batang ito ay kilala ninyo? Paano kung ito ay kamag-anak ninyo, anak ninyo? Today, we are very fortunate to have experts who will enlighten us about this disease. They are also here to teach us how to protect ourselves from our canine friends, not just our canine friends, our feline friends, our simian friends, our horse friends. Whether we get bitten or not, to officially start our program, please welcome, palakpakan po natin ang ating Department of Health Secretary, Dr. Pauline Jean B. Rosel Ubial, para po sa kanyang opening remarks. Good morning, ma'am!
Thank you, Tony Pet, and good morning to everyone. Greetings. Rabies is considered a neglected disease that is 100% fatal, but 100% preventable also. Effective and safe vaccines to prevent the disease in humans and animals have been available for decades. None of these deaths need to have occurred, as we have all of the tools necessary to prevent rabies from infecting and killing both human and animals. However, its elimination is hampered by poverty, ignorance, and disease and its prevention. In the Philippines, rabies continues to be a significant public health problem. It is responsible for an average of 220 deaths annually. In 2015, 217, to be exact, died from rabies. Humans died from rabies. And we have 879 animal bites for the whole year that was reported. And the highest reports came from Region 3 with 29, followed by Region 1, Ilocos with 25, then Region 5, Bicol with 24, and Region 4A with 19, Region 11, the area where presidents come from, 16, and Region 6, 15. The province with the most number of reported cases was Pangasinan with 15 cases, followed by Nueva Ecija, Camarines Sur, Isabela, Tarlac, and Quezon with 13, 13, 8, 7, and 7 respectively. I would like to also account my personal account on the fight against rabies. I used to work as the Assistant City Health Officer of Cotabato City. At that time, we had the highest human rabies death in the entire country. That was 1988. And we had 7 human rabies deaths for a population of 120,000. So that's very, very high, hindi ba, Leda? Higher than what is reported today. So as a young doctor in Cotabato City, I pondered on what to do because the rabies program was really in its infancy. And we didn't have a national vaccination program at that time. So what I did was to search and study. And I found out that dog vaccination was the answer, and not human or animal bite vaccination. So I petitioned to our Sanggunian to really invest in dog vaccination. And we were vaccinating the dogs in Cotabato City. And after some time, I also petitioned the Sanggunian to put a budget on dog impounding. So we created an office, and I asked the mayor, the city veterinarian's office should be under the city health office. And so we did that for almost a year, and lo and behold, come 19 vaccination, and the Department of Health, in fact, is helping the Department of Agriculture do this dog vaccination, and also a program for preventing stray dogs and stray animals. So with that, we hope that this campaign will really take off, be of national scale, and realize our dream of a rabies-free Philippines in the near future. Thank you and good day.
Thank you. Maraming salamat po, Secretary Ubial. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Also, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of our dearest spokesperson at kasama namin na sa aming mga dance at Zumba at exercise campaigns nila Oliver sa unang hirit. Na-miss ka namin, sir. Palakpakan po natin mula sa Department of Health, Dr. Enrique A. Taya. Hi, sir. We'll have him later. We'll have Martin later, mamaya. Alright. So, thank you, Secretary Ubial, para po sa inyong maganda at mahalagang sinabi. Siyempre, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of our officials from the Department of Health and the Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Animal Industry. Maraming salamat po sa inyong tulong at pagdalo. Hello, ma'am. Hello po, doctors and ma'ams and gentlemen. Mamaya po, kikilalanin po natin sila maya-maya lamang. As mentioned earlier, there is not much awareness on how serious rabies is. Sure, we know what rabies is. Kino-google natin yan, nakukwento. Okay, we may certain detached na feeling, may certain disconnect, because we hear of it lang, sa kapitbahay, nakagat siya ng aso, nagka-rabies. We don't know much about it. Just, the fact that, someone got bitten. But pero, hindi natin alam, do we know the effects of a rabies infection? A person infected with rabies, syempre, does not suffer alone. Lahat ng mga tao sa paligid niya ay apektado. At para po maglahad ng kanyang personal na kwento, palakpakan po natin on stage si Ginoong Rex Tomin, isang advocate ng rabies awareness, para po i-share ang kanyang istorya. Magandang umaga, Ginoong. Sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
The floor is yours.
Good morning, Secretary. Doc. Sometime noong 2008, my son died of rabies. He was 5 years old. So, ang siste is that hindi ko po aso. Aso po ng aking kapitbahay. So, it's a Cocker Spaniel na dog who happened to scratch my son dito sa left shoulder, and I say scratch kasi we saw yung tatlong scratch mark. So we established na hindi siya bite. So yung sa bilis, nahugasan siya, and then nalagyan ng betadine, pero na-ignore na namin na dalhin siya sa doktor dahil scratch naman siya. So, and then sabi din ng may-ari ng Cocker Spaniel, yung dog niya daw ay napabakunahan. Yun naman pala, yung bakuna ay 3 years ago. So, anyway, October, my son was scratched. So, December 21, nag-exhibit na yung symptoms, and December 23, nadala pa namin sa San Lazaro, only to be told na rabies is 100% fatal, and my son died sa San Lazaro isolation room December 23, 2008. So, because of that experience, iyan ang ginawa naming advocacy ng aking wife, ng family namin. We set up yung SAMCAP, it's an NGO. Kami yun. And then nag-set up din kami ng website to www.rabiespoi, as in POI, and then to campaign more yung awareness about rabies. So, hindi lang po galing sa scratch hindi lang galing sa bite, kundi pati sa scratch, and even also leak. Okay. So, ang rabies po, sabi nga ni Secretary, ay 100% preventable naman. Kaya part of our campaign, aside from we campaign for an annual vaccination of dogs by the pet owners or responsible pet ownership, we also campaign for yung immediate attention ng doctor and para mapapunahan o ma-address kagad yung situation ng victim, no? So we campaign ngayon pre-exposure, parang katulad ng sa mga bata, yung vaccination sa polio o sa tetanus o ano pa, dapat kasama na rin sa protocol yon ng mga pediatric doctors na bakunahan din ng rabies ang mga bata, ang mga kanila, no, minamanage. So in fact, yung rabies, I was, nung bata ako, 2 beses akong nakagat ng aso, and nung araw kasi pag nakagat ka, meron kang 25 injection. So sa likod, meron akong 25 niyan, 2 beses, so meron akong 50 injection. So talagang hindi kami nag-alaga ng aso because we are aware of yung danger ng rabies. Sad to say, yung kapitbahay ko may aso na hindi naman pala napapakunahan, and then sad to say, yung aso hindi naman niya kinagat yung anak ko, kundi ni-scratch niya lang naman, we ignored. So doon po umiikot yung aming kampanya sa rabies awareness about yung rabies prevention and organized intervention. Yun po yung aming advocacy. And sana I'm happy na na-pick up ng mga ng GSK Group, and then nagkaroon ng event na ito nang sa ganon ay maisawalat natin ang rabies ay 100% fatal pero 100% naman preventable. Salamat po.
Sir, kahit sa yung stage, may mga questions lang po tayo. Of course, it's very obvious why you are now a staunch advocate of anti-rabies awareness, and of course your organization. Pero po, ano po ba ang bukod sa ilang mga tips na naibigay nyo? Ano po ba ilang mga tips pa na pwede nyo pang i-share sa kanila? Na I mean, not everyone is meron pong access to info. Ito po. Napakahalaga po nito. I'm so surprised na na-capture yung gusto namin sabihin. Yes.
Yung immediate paghugas ng wound, in fact, with water and soap for 5 minutes, and then lalagay ng alcohol, okay, o betadine. So, and then third, yung pinaka-importante is that sumangguni agad sa doktor. Okay, so
the word actually, sir, bilis says it all. Hindi po.
Oo, nandun. So kapag nakagat or na-scratch or nadilaan ng isang aso na mayroong rabies, ang doktor ang nakakaalam kung anong dapat gawin at ikaw ay dapat mabigyan ng anti-rabies shot.
So, bilisan ang paghugas ng sugat, linisin ng alcohol, sumangguni sa doktor ukol sa tamang paggamot ng sugat. May nabanggit po kayo, dahil po tayo po, ako po personally, I have my dogs and my rescued cats. Siyempre, check natin sa vet yan, sa veterinary clinic, sa doktor, di ba, sa veterinaryo, and then papapanaan. Pero meron po kayo nabanggit. Siyempre, God forbid, makagat tayo, meron po tayong takbo agad, bilis agad, tapos punta agad sa doktor para mapapakunahan. Pero may nabanggit kayo sa pre-vaccination, sir.
Sa ngayon kasi, yung kinakampaign namin is yung pre-exposure, bago ka man lang makagat, bago ka ma-scratch o madilaan ng isang rabid dog, ay kung kaya mo rin lang naman.
Wait. Pag sinabi po natin, so meron po tayo nabanggit, post-exposure vaccination, of course, we all know that, but then meron pang isang mabisang paraan, exposure vaccination, you mean, sir? Opo. Sir, magtatanong po ako, and then mamaya po, mag-field in po tayo ng question sa ating po mga kaibigan, mga kawani, mga eksperto. Saan po ba usually, kung halimbawa ako po ay definitely I'm interested, saan po ako pwede mapupunta para po sa pre-exposure vaccination, sir?
Sa una niya, punta ka sa animal bite centers.
Okay.
So marami po tayo niyan. Nasa website din po namin, www.rabiespoy.org,
Okay.
yung mga address ng mga animal bite centers.
Opo. I-Google natin, guys. We have access to our smartphones. Marami tayong data plan. We can Google it. Also, it's also good to be aware. Diba? Sa ating pong community, sa ating barangay, ay lagi po tayo, wag po natin na isinasa isang tabi yung mga letters, yung mga na pinapadala sa atin ng barangay kapag meron po mga ganitong oportunidad para po makapagpulong, para po makapag-meeting tayo tungkol po sa ganitong mga awareness programs, puntahan po natin because that will help us, save us actually. Opo, salamat, sir. Ano po ba? Any parting message po? Last message po?
Again po sa mga pet owners, taon-taon po dapat ang papakunan ninyo ng inyong mga alagang aso. And hindi po once every 3 years. And then, of course, yung rabies po na 100% preventable naman ay kailangan maging aware tayo na ito'y possible na manggaling sa kagat, sa scratch or sa leak. So, and then the doctor na po bahala upang magpabakuna.
Magandang message po. Maraming salamat po, Sir Rex.
Yes.
Palakpak po natin, Sir Rex. Thank you very much. Salamat po. Okay. So, marami tayong katanungan. Marami po nasagot. So, very clear. Meron na po tayo na pag-usapan ng ating pong post-exposure vaccination. He just opened it for us, the pre-exposure vaccination, and we'd like to know more about that. Those two, and also animal vaccine. Tama, proper animal vaccine. And syempre, para to help reinforce our program, our event for today, nais nating imbitahan on stage muli ang ating pong dearest Secretary of Health, mula po sa Department of Health, Dr. Pauline Jean B. Rosel Obial. Good morning again, ma'am. Yes. You may stay in the middle. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Alright. Of course, ang officer in charge mula po sa Animal Health and Welfare Division, Bureau of Animal Industry, Dr. Emelinda L. Lopez. Hi, ma'am. Dr. Minnie. Good morning, ma'am. At syempre, ang aming best friend, spokesperson ng Department of Health, syempre, Dr. Enrique A. Taya. Good morning, sir. Hi, sir. Kumusta po? Hello, sir. What is that? Okay. All right. Now, our floor is open for our question and answer. Syempre, ito po actually, gusto ko pong magtanong din. Ako po interesado dahil I'm an animal lover and I like rescuing animals. Bukod po sa aso, bukod po sa pusa, alin pa po bang mga animals ang carriers po ng rabies po? Opo, Doc Benny.
Based on laboratory reports.
Opo.
Yes, based on laboratory confirmed reports, 98% galing na sa aso. Pero the remaining 2% comes from cats, also cats. Actually, there are other animals, it can be livestock like mga baboy, baka, but in the Philippines, the reported cases are mostly from bites of rabid dogs to those animals. Kaya nagkakaroon sila ng rabies. But bihira siya. In the Philippines, it's mostly dogs and 2% of these cats.
How about monkeys and horses?
Actually, rabies is a disease of mammals.
So meron sila?
Oo. Susceptible, pero in the Philippines, ang cases are received natin mostly from dogs. And they're also from cats.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Alright. Okay, so now we're talking about rabies in animals. But then ito po, I would like to let it out in the open. Tanungin na natin. Ladies, sir, ano po ba talaga ang rabies? Ano po ba yung rabies na ito? What is it? Is it a disease? Is it something that runs in their blood?
Let's start from the animals.
Yes, apo.
Okay. Rabies is a viral disease.
Viral disease,
It
yes.
affects the central nervous system.
Apo.
Tsaka, nagkakaroon ng mga changes in behavior yung affected animals. It can be yung dating malikot, naging tahimik, yung tahimik, biglang nagiging aggressive.
Apo.
And there is also muscle weakness, and also nagkakaroon din ng hydrophobia.
Apo.
Yun. Remember that rabies is a disease. So, ibig sabihin, ang aso, pag pinanganak, ang matuta, pinapanganak sa mundo, parang babies, normal at healthy sila. Pag nagkasakit sila, doon lang nagkakaroon ng mga sakit sa rabies. So, that is the only time. So, gaya din ng mga babies, they need preventive shots, and one of these is rabies.
Good to know. Ma'am, ano po ba yung mga modes of transmission aside from what we have earlier mentioned? Maybe Sec Tayag, Sir Eric can answer this. May ano po ba yung iba pa mga modes of transmission ng rabies po sa tao?
Kaya kanina si Dr. Mini naiulat ngayon sa hayop, pag nakagat po tayo ng aso o pusa, there is a potential risk na magkaroon tayo ng rabies. We don't take any chances. That's why itong bilis, importante po yan. Sapagkat alam nyo, ang kasunod po nito ay yung pagbabakuna. Sapagkat the virus attaches to sa nerve tissue. So mali po yun na sinisip-sip nyo yun, inaalis nyo yung kamandag sa
yes.
tubo. Hindi po kagat ng ahas yan, kagat ng aso po yan. At pag kumapit po yun, yun po ay pupunta sa utak natin at 1 inch a day yung rate. Mas malapit sa utak, mas maiksi po yung tinatawag nating incubation period. At katulad ng aso, meron ding hydrophobia. Alam nyo, ang hydrophobia, pag pinakitaan nyo ng tubig o inumin, nako, mangingilabot po yun at hindi po talaga may... Pero huling stages na po yung kanina kung nakinig kayo sa ating kalihin, kahit na may pambili tayong bakuna, libre naman binibigay namin, we cannot save that patient. Katunayan, on the average from 2010 to 2015, 244 deaths from human rabies ang nare-report ng DOH. And for this year alone, until September 24, 180 na ulit ang namatay. But, tama si Secretary, the lowest we had in years. Because tina-target talaga ng DOH yung rabies elimination.
Well said, sir. Ano po ba ang ating may mga nabanggit na po na tayo, di ba? Prevention po, vaccination po. Ano pa po ba ang ating mga pwede pang gawin? Yung pumuput sa ukol sa tamang pag-abot ng sugat. Ano po maaari nating i-reinforce?
Alam mo, responsible pet ownership,
Yes.
ipapalik namin kay Dr. Mini.
Okay. Responsible pet ownership actually is animal welfare. The idea is that you give care and loving to the dogs. Make sure that the dogs are healthy by giving them food, shelter, and even yung proper grooming. Ayun. And pinaka-importante, regularly vaccinating the dog, especially for rabies. Importante yon sa responsible pet ownership. At yung pagtatali ng aso sa loob ng bahay, yung fishing, hindi basta pinapakalat sa lansangan. Importante yun.
Importante na lagi po nakasali rin. Sa mga oras na kailangan po silang itali, syempre po. Kasi po ibang ating mga dogs, gusto natin yan, free roaming yan, mga yan, hindi po ba?
Pero as much as possible, dapat talaga nasa loob ng bahay. Kasi may multa yan. Pag hindi nakita na may collar, tsaka leash, may multa yan.
Opo. Yes. Yes, po.
I just like to add, when you leash your dog, you take care of them, keep them inside your house, you are also protecting them from rabies. Kasi makukuha lang nila yung rabies if other animals or dogs come close to them who are already carrying rabies. So kung maganda ang pag-alaga natin sa aso natin, hindi rin sila magkaka-rabies. And we are also protecting them.
Protecting ourselves and then syempre the community, of course. How about ito po, kasi po hindi nga lamang, tama po yun, responsible pet ownership, just to add to that, tamang pakain, kasi po they have to be in a very good mood. Kailangan nakakondisyon sila kasi po nag-change po ang moods nila as they get older. Hindi po ba? That's why aggression, may onset po ng aggression. And I understand, kapag meron na po tayo, alam niyo pong sila ay may rabies kapag po heightened yung aggression. Hindi po ba? Tama po ba? Sir. Okay. Ito po, para po sa mga wala pong easy access, sa halimbawa po, nakagat po siya, nasa bahay po, saan po ba sila talaga maaari talaga unang-unang pumunta? Sa veterinary clinic po ba? Kasi po, tendency ko po ng iba, dahil meron po tayong constant communication sa vet, pumunta ako doon, Dok, bakunahan mo ako, nakagat ako. Tama po ba sa vet magpunta o sa doktor? Saan po sila maaaring unang makapunta?
Okay, itong bilis, ito. Kasi alam mo, may mga lugar sa Pilipinas at dyan natatanggap pa rin namin na may gumagamit ng tandok, sinisip-sip daw yung kamandag. Okay? May naglalagay ng patungbuhay. Yung iba, bawang. Okay? Parang gustong gawin yata ang paksiw ng bata. Nasusunog. Alam mo, marami na kaming animal fight center, kaya walang dahilan para mahirapan po sila na pumunta po ron. Hindi po dahilan na ang layo,
or hindi alam.
Sapagkat ang dami na pong animal fight center. At yan nga po, ang aming kalihim ay sinigurado po na may mga bakuna po tayo para sa mga makakagat po ng aso o kaya ng pusa.
Ang ating po mga barangay ay makawani po rin. Talaga meron po, equipped po sila sa gamit at info, hindi po ba? Tama po. Alright. Ang susunod po natin, ang gusto ko po nating malaman din po paano po ba natin lubusang mapoprotekta ng sarili natin sa rabies. Kung halimbawa po tayo po may easy contact. Meron na po tayong yung bilis nga po, hindi po ba? Ano pa po ang pwede nating gawin? I-push pa po natin yung talking about our post-exposure vaccination. Meron po pre-exposure vaccination. Si Sir Rex opened it up kanina. May we talk about it further? And also, can we talk about our animal vaccine? What can it really do?
Alam nyo, kanina na pinapakinggan natin si Mr. Rex, pinento niya nga yung scratch sa likod. Talagang normal na sa atin ang gumawa ng desisyon base sa alam natin. Kaya nga nandito po tayo ngayong umaga para, at nagpapasalamat kami kay Mr. Rex, isa sila sa mga nagbibigay ng tamang impormasyon. Pag kayo po ay may exposure sa aso, kaya yan ay natilaan po yan, lalo na may open wound kayo, o na-scratch o kagat, yan po ay potential na baka magkaroon kayo ng rabies. So, ang decision lang po talaga yon ay hindi para tanungin yung sarili nyo kung baka kayo may rabies o hindi, kundi ang decision nyo ay bilisan ang paghugas sa sugat, tubig at sabon, linisin niya pagkatapos ng alcohol o betadine, at pagkatapos sumangguni na po sa lalong madaling panahon. So pag nakagat ka, hindi mo iisipin, ay hindi, yung aso ko may bakuna naman. Okay. Ay hindi, mababaw yan, hindi ko naman nakitang nagdugo. Ay hindi, yung nasa lugar kanina, diniklara na rabies free. Kasi secretary, marami na tayong rabies free. Mali. Dapat, susundin nyo itong bili at pumunta kayo. Hayaan nyo po yung doktor ang magsabi po kung ano pa po ang dapat gawin.
Thank you, sir. Yung iba po kasi nagpupunta tayo doon, tapos halimbawa nakagat na po, so yung meron po din, na-administer na po yung post natin na prof. Pagdating po noon, before noon is our pre. Opo. Sino po ang pwede makakuha ng pre-exposure vaccination? Mula po anong edad hanggang anong edad po?
Yung sinasabi kanina, yung pre-exposure, ibig sabihin bago pa makagat, nire-recommenda namin yun dun sa mga mga high risk, yung mga veterinarian halimbawa. O kaya yung paulit-ulit na nakakagat. O kaya naman doon sa laboratory po na nag-handle ng alba ng ulo ng aso at i-examinin po nila yung kung may rabies tayo at sebum. Para na sa ganun po ay makontra na natin yung rabies kasi kailangan pong may panlaban tayo, and the rabies vaccine, okay, provides us protection, okay, antibodies.
Yes, thank you sir. Thank you, ma'am. Yun, kasi lalo na po tayo, may mga animals po tayo, ang mga aso natin, or our dogs, our cats, nag-play bite, kagabi lang po, kinagat po ako ng pusa. Kaya I'm really worried. Pero napapakunahan ko na po sila. And then, you know, educated naman po tayo, but we'd like to be educated further. The education doesn't stop, you know, with just simply telling people, I was able to bring them to the vet, but also our community.
May naalala ko kasi marami rin tayong tinatanggap na tawag, lalo na sa amin sa HEMS namin, 7111001. Yung mga nakagat ng daga.
Yes.
Okay, Dr. Bini, linawin mo na yan. Nakagat daw ng daga, baka magka-rabies.
Opo.
Una muna, sasabihin ko yung rabies is a disease of mammals. Pwedeng magkaroon ng rabies ang daga. Pero so far, wala pa kami na-document sa mga researches if it is prevalent o madalas. So far. Pero wag tayo basta lax about it. Patingin pa rin in any bite of animals from mammals. Kasi it's a disease of mammals.
Yun. So now we know. Importante po yun. Salamat, ma'am. Ang ating po last question para po sa ating dear Secretary, Secretary Obial, ano po ba ang ginagawa ng Department of Health upang talagang tuluyang supuin ang rabies?
Oo. Marami po tayong advocacy and information education campaign. Kasi yan po ang pinaka strategy, yung primary health care, yung preventive promotive. So, ang pinaka-center point po niyan ay responsible pet ownership, pabakunahan natin ang ating mga pet dogs and pet cats. And number 2, yung wag natin papabayaan sila mag-stray or magkalat. And we also advocate to the local government units na paigtingin ang kampanya, lalong-lalo na yung pagbabakuna sa mga aso and also controlling the dog population and preventing stray dogs and stray animals in the community. And then the last but not the least campaign is information education to the public on how to address, how to react to animal bites. So yan po ang ginagawa ng Department of Health, and for the 2017 budget, we have budgeted 100% kasi sa ngayon ginagawa lang po namin are the first 2 doses of the post-exposure prophylaxis ang libre. So for 2017, lahat na po ng 8 doses ng post-exposure ng lahat ng animal bites ay libre sa ating Animal Bite Center. Pero ang pinaka-mensahe po natin, huwag po magpakagat sa aso.
Okay, lumapit nga naman sa mga magpapakagat eh. Okay, salamat po, Secretary Obial. How about from the side of DA-BAI, Doc Mini, ano po ang ating mga efforts na ginagawa? Of course, with DOH.
Of course, with the help of the DOH, importante ang mass rabies vaccination. So, the Bureau of Animal Industry of the Department of Agriculture is really strengthening its efforts to have more areas vaccinated against rabies. It's important din, may bilis din kami na ang aso, ang nakagat na aso dapat din magkonsulta sa veterinaryo kasi may observation period din ng 2 weeks para ma-check siya. Siyempre, sa biktima, sa human doctor, yung aso sa veterinary, huwag kakaligtaan dapat yun.
Opo.
Na para ma-check siya, ma-obserban siya for rabies. Kasi kung namatay siya within the observation period, kailangan din masuri yan dun sa lab para ma-confirm talaga ang rabies.
Tama, opo. So, huwag natin kalimutan po yun, no? Yung mga proseso. Tama po. Alright, palakpakan po natin ang ating po mga eksperto, ang ating po mga kaibigan. Mula po sa Department of Health at syempre sa DAPAI. Ma'am, sir, kindly stay on stage. Time po para po sa ating photo op with come guys, settle down. We have Lester and Akia in the house.
Basically, the reason why I bought Akia before is because she was a biter.
Okay.
She bites people. Okay? Meron na siyang dalawang kinagat before. Okay? But me, being a dog behavior expert, yun yung gusto ko. Kasi gusto ko silang bigyan ng second chance in life. Okay? So, kanina, nasa labas, everyone was petting Akia. She's okay with everyone. And I'll tell you the story how I was able to do it. Speaking about rabies, talking about rabies, being a dog behavior expert, I get bitten once a year. Yun yung record ko. It's not a good record. It's okay with me. I get bitten here, my extremities here. But the reason for that is because most of the dog owners neglect yung proper communication with their dogs. Alright? So they can communicate with us using body language. We can read them, and also we can communicate with them using body language. But before I go on with that, hindi po ako dog trainer. It's different from being a dog behavior expert. Is different from being a dog trainer. Dog trainer would ask you the dogs to sit, stay down, the commands. Me, I analyze dog behaviors. Paano kayo hindi makakagat, paano hindi kakagat yung aso nyo. But I'll show you some tricks na Akia can do kahit medyo antukin siya. I have some biscuits here. Yeah. Oh. Papansinin nyo, wala akong sasabihin sa kanya pero may gagawin. And don't misinterpret this as religion. It doesn't necessarily mean a religion. It can happen here. So I can have it. I contact first before I ask. So those are not tricks, those are control. Basically, control ng impulses ng dog. Sa buhay ko, being a dog behavior expert, I'm usually surrounded by dogs, by cats. In fact, I have 22. I have 9 cats, and they're all well taken care of. Masakit para sa akin, being a dog behavior expert, na makita ng mga dogs na nangangagat. Kasi most often than not, i-abandon na lang or kukulong na lang sila. So how do we, and pag kinulong sila, sobrang laging nakatali lang, Na-stress kasi yung mga aso eh. And when they're stressed out, bumababa yung immune system nila, and that's the reason na mas madali silang makakuha ng mga diseases. Okay? So, what I do with my dogs, usually, dun sa 22, most of them nangangagat sila. Lahat sila ngayon artista. They go on to do Encantadia, they go doing films. But I just want to share to you guys na dapat dogs natin, tama yung sinabi ng mga experts kanina, we should be responsible pet owners. And how do we do that? If you let your dog stray sa kalsada, okay, the chances of getting rabies is higher. Bakit? They would encounter cats, they would encounter iba-ibang animals na kayang mag-carry ng what you call this, ng rabies. With what I do with my dogs, the reason why, by the way, Akia's best friend is a cat. Okay? Kinailangan ko na masanay yung mga aso ko sa iba-ibang animals so that they won't charge animals and in return pwede silang makagat. And dun na yung transmission ng rabies. Okay? Kung rabid yung animal na kumagat sa kanila. So, what I'm trying to say is, I want pet owners to really train their dogs how not to bite. First, yun yung ginagawa ko. Most of my cases nangangagat ng tao. Sasabihin ng dog owner, ay okay lang kasi may vaccination na siya. Tapos, sasabihin dun sa nakagat, wag na lang kasi safe naman yan. I have a lot of followers on Facebook and I get every day, Sir Les, kailangan pa ba magpa-vaccine? Kasi nakalbot ako, nakagat ako ng aso ko. Or nakagat yung aso ko, nakagat ako nung aso na kalaro ng aso ko. So what I usually tell, don't play, wag nyo hayaan na hindi kayo mabaccinate ng post-exposure. Why? Ako, every time nakakagat ako, meron pa rin akong shots. Hindi pwedeng hindi. Kasi mahal ko ang buhay ko. Mahal ko ang mga aso, pero mahal ko rin ang buhay ko. Yes, there's a recorded survivor ng rabies. This is a girl from a different country. Pero I don't risk. 1 out of millions yun eh. So, what I need you to do is teach the family, the entire family, how to act around dogs. Okay? Sino dito yung dog lover? Malamang mo. Okay. Sinong takot sa aso? Okay, takot ka sa aso, Berber? You're afraid of dog?
Takot, pero pag di ko aso siya.
Pag di mo aso?
Pag aso na
Okay.
kaya.
Can you come up on the stage?
We have Earth. Yeah.
Natakot
We have Earth Rolian actually. She's a blogger. And,
Good.
yeah, good to know.
Okay. If
Go
you
Earth.
see, come up on the stage. If you see her, let's say, walking past you, tingnan from here. Kung ako maglalakad para sa'yo, what do you usually do? If I'm walking ganyan, nakita mo. Most of the time, it's always better na wag kong pansinin yung aso. Because most of the dogs would feel your fear. Dalawa lang pwedeng mangyari doon. It's either i-reflect niya or i-overpower niya yung fear. So it's either layuan ka rin ng aso or kagating ka ng aso. Yeah. So, ganun yung mangyayari. Tapos ngayon, dahil fearful ka with dog, but Akia is very nice dog. Sabi ko naman sa'yo, nangangagat siya dati, di ba? So, can you try petting the dog? How do you pet the dog?
Nandito lang ako, Earth, samahan kita.
That certain thing na ginawa niya can trigger a bite.
Yes.
This one? Hold up. This?
This? Fingers, yeah.
Basically, if ibang aso yan, tinignan ka na ng aso.
Oo.
They don't know bakit ka natatakot. Ang alam lang nila, takot ka and nag-hesitate siya. That's the reason why pwedeng may okay? Pero kung you just allowed yourself just standing here, ignore the dog, and it's always better to do it on the side like this. You don't put your hands out. Ito yung lagi kong nakikita sa mga tao. Na galit ako minsan. How would you feel kung ikaw yung aso?
Threatened, syempre.
Diba?
Threatened.
They can smell you, and for them to know you, all they need to do is smell. So what you need to do, just don't be a threat. This is a threat.
Also,
Lalo
like,
na kayo.
exposed fingers, no?
Yeah.
Nakaka-threaten sa kanila yan.
Saka yung mga movements na ganyan.
So, cover tago.
Imagine this. I'm a dog. You are you. How tall are you? If I'm gonna look at you and you're standing up. So, yung palang threat na. Better, if you go here, you just allow the dog to smell you.
You level with them.
Yeah? And then, the moment na she's comfortable na, you can pet. So, can you try? Yeah? So, kaya mo lang siya.
Sige, Earth, ginusto mo yan.
Okay? So, ngayon, nakikita mo siya. Okay. Yung aso ko, well behaved. Pero nakikita mo sirada yung bibig niya. It's because nararamdaman niya na may takot ka. Okay? So, it's always better kung ang dog na nakikita mo ay and that dog, kita nyo, hindi ka niya pinapansin pa. Because no dogs want to be attached to a fearful dog owner, to a fearful human, or a too excited human. Okay? So, you just wait. Okay? Head lowering is good. Okay? Nakafocus pa rin siya sa akin, and now you can try petting. Okay? Ang pet, pag pet ng aso, better if not here. This is too overpowering. So I would allow, if your dogs are okay with it, then okay naman. But if here, more on here. So try to do it.
So, malapit sa bibig.
Okay, meron pa siyang isang ginawa. Na laging mali.
Ay, nako, Earth.
Yung nakahawak niya. Ay, cute po.
Ayaw nila yun.
It's high pitch. They can get excited with it.
Sa boses?
Yeah. High pitch makes dogs excited. Low pitch, you correct the dog. When I correct my dog, like that. When I get excited, that's good. Naantong na siya. Yeah. So, that's good. But once, for example, na-excite ka sa aso, tapos medyo yung attitude niya medyo nervyoso, tatakbuhan ka ng aso. Okay, so, yes, hindi ka pa nakahawak ng bibig ng aso.
Ngayon daw, mahawak na daw siya. This is nice, something to blog about. Sulat mo yung Earth, ha? I-blog mo yan, ha?
Okay lang yan, Earth. Sagot naman nila daw yung
Yes.
vaccination.
If your dog is behave naman and have a soft mouth, meaning to say hindi mo nararamdaman yung ipin, you can do this.
Oh, remember Earth, ha? Bilis. Bilis, ha?
Okay? But if you do this, open your palm. Offer mo, baba mo lang yung ganyan. Good.
Good.
Good. Hindi, diba? Pero nakita ko, gentle pa rin siya. It's because, and that's coming from a dog na nangangagat before. Because what I did, thank you, Earth.
Yeah, palapakan natin si Earth, William. First, what's the name of your blog again? Yes, Earthling Gorgeous.
What I did with my dogs kasi, they can't get anything unless they look me in the eye. So that's focus. So I have this. And she's looking at me. The only way she would anything or go out of my room, go out of the gate or even sa car, look at me. And then I can just reward it. Okay? So those are controls. Kita mo, malaway-laway pa siya. But don't worry, all my dogs are vaccinated. Talagang hindi pwedeng hindi. Kasama yan sa budget. Kasi madami sila. Okay, so another thing na gusto kong sabihin is how would you read a dog na mangangagat naman. Most of the time, pag tumatahol ang aso, takot na yung mga tao. Usually, tahol, meron niyang high pitch, meron din niyang low pitch. If it is low na tahol, that's serious. Okay? If it is, it's more of excited. Okay? Pero ang babantayan nyo, the warning signs. Warning signs, lifting. If nagkaganon na siya, don't make any sudden movement. If you make sudden movement, most likely you would get bitten. Kung halimbawa, nag-growl siya, you just wait and then turn around. No sudden movement, yun na lang. After niya matapos mag-growl, siya yung unang lalayo and that's the time you move away. Another thing is, kung makita mo na tinitignan ka na ng aso, ini-scout ka na ng aso, bawat movement mo. Okay? So, once nakita nyo na tumigil na yun, okay. Tumigil na yun, better, okay, you wait for the dog to do the normal breathing pattern. And once, for example, ganun na, then you can walk away slowly. Ngayon, pag tumakbo, hinabol ka ng aso, ang silang sinasabi, sa sobrang panic mo, tutakbo ka. I was confronted by two German Shepherd na nakawala sa bahay and never ran. Because if I run, predator-prey yung kalalabasan eh. So lalo siyang habol ng habol. I do understand na may takot kayo. But the more kayo matakot, the more siyang makakagat. If for example, let's say kahit small dog, kumagat, okay? Pagkakagat, kumagat. Sumugod sa inyo. What you need to do is act like a tree. Act like you are not there. So ganyan lang siya. I was confronted by dogs dito. Never ako umalis. And the moment is, the good thing is, pagkatapos ng gumanon, alam niya na hindi ako threat, aalis siya. And doon ako lalayon. Ngayon, sinong dog lover kanina? Na-excited ma-meet yung dog ko? You wanna pet my dog? Sure.
We have Mika, or is it Micah? Micah from Manila Times. Correct. Hi.
Go ahead.
I shall be here. I will protect you also. You're cool. You're fine. You need a mic.
Ulitin lang natin yung basics ng ginawa natin kanina. Okay? Okay, good thing. Wala siya kanina. Okay, so just pet my dog. Tignan natin kung ano yung gagawin. Look. This is a better posture. Okay? The only problem with here is sabay, nakagano na agad.
Yes.
It's always better that you just wait muna.
Paramdam mo muna yung presence, going lower, stooping to his level.
Kasi kadalasan na nangyayari, yung mga nakakagat kapag nagugulat yung mga diba? So doon tayo nagkaka-problem. Okay. Do you have a dog? Okay. Sige. Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
basically, that's it. And I hope you can also, for more information about preventing yung mga bites and knowing how to read your dog's body language, you can also check out my page, the Search the Pinoy Dog Whisperer.
Alright, palakpakan po natin. Binongles na fantasy. Hi. Hiya. Oh, okay na, no? That's color. What?
She is an Alaskan Malamute. She does TV, she does film.
Artista. Sanay na sanay sa camera, oh.
Ganyan lang siya. Team tulog. Pero, it took me a while talaga para ma-train siya to behave. The reason why I only adopt one dog every year is because I need to find the time to fully train the dog na hindi magagat at hindi siya maging nuisance sa...
Tama talaga yung responsible pet ownership.
Yes.
Pwede ka maging reviewer sa akin sa Pakto? Review siya ng canine food.
Pwede.
Pwede yun,
siya. Kaso kailangan lagi siya.
Mataas matalon feel ito?
May bed siya para tulog siya, may bed siya.
Ayos Alright, bro, stay. Again, please stay. To join you, we have our dear friends ulit mula po sa DABAI, si Doc Winnie Lopez. to join Lester para sa Q&A natin. Para po sa ating mga kaibigan mula sa media, ito na po. At syempre, ang ating pong spokesperson mula po sa Department of Health, syempre po, Dr. Enrique Tayan. Hi, Sir Eric. Welcome back. Okay, I shall go down sa ating media floor. We are now opening this para po sa inyong mga katanungan. Mga kaibigan po natin mula sa media, maaari na po natin itanong ang ating mga katanungan. Who wants to go first? Yes, sir. Kindly state the name and your organization.
People's Television Channel 4. Ma'am, from the Bureau of Animal Industry, I would just like to ask kung ano po ba yung mga hakbang na ginagawa niyo in partnership with the Department of Health pagdating sa vaccination ng aso. Kung ano po ba, kung libre po ba yung pag-vaccinate ng aso kagaya rin po nung ginagawa action ng DOH na libre na rin yung sa tao.
Okay. So at least i-differentiate natin, ma'am, ng yung bakuna para sa tao, bakuna din sa para sa aso. In terms of partnership with the DOH, we're very grateful to them because tumulong din sila sa increase of the number of vaccines na kailangan ma-reach ang target, at least 70% of the dog population. So as part of the National Rabies Prevention and Control Program, there's a need for mass vaccination sa mga aso. At ito, binibigay namin yung bakuna libre sa aming regional as well as LGU or sa mga LGUs para makagawa ng mass vaccination. Please take note, ang bakuna libre, ang local government, they charge a minimal fee, maybe 50 to 100 pesos for the registration, which is also nakalagay sa law for the dogs to be registered. Kasi kung hindi registered ang aso, hindi natin mamamonitor kung ano pa ang mga aso hindi na bakunado. Importante yun. So libre yung bakuna with a little service fee for the registration ng mga aso doon sa community.
Thank you. Okay, next. Who would like? Thank you, bro. Yes, sir. Gentleman over there. Morning, sir.
Morning, sir. Morning, Dr. Edwin from Balita. Based sa sinabi kanina ni Secretary sa statistics, malaking bilang ng mga cases sa mga provinces na known for eating dogs. Mga kumakain sila ng mga aso sa Ilocos,
Baguio.
So yung department nyo ba may kasama ho ba sa program natin or campaign para mapangaralan?
Importante that there is no sale of dog meat. So we don't promote yung eating indirectly doon. So marami tayong mga NGOs na tumutulong din sa atin doon. So with that, nape-prevent natin. Pero gusto ko lang matiyak lang sa inyo na kung sakaling may nakuha sila ng aso, gusto nila kainin for dog meat, delikado po dito yung naghahanda o habang ilaw pa. Yung ilaw pa yung dog meat, mas mapanganib po yun kaysa sa kumakain. Pero hindi ko sinasabi na dapat kumain, hindi na kumain kaagad. Pero mahigpit na pinagbabawal ang sale of dog meat. So binabantayan din namin yung mga movements din.
Thank you, sir. Follow-up question to that po, ma'am, is actually, ma'am, follow-up question na po, saan po pwede magsumbong?
Okay.
Kanina po pwede magsumbong?
Maraming pagsusumbungan kasi first of all, we have the national government sa Bureau of Animal Industry. Andito lang kami sa Visayas Avenue. Parang ng Channel 4 pa nga. Ayun, kaibigan natin doon. Punta ho kayo sa Animal Health and Welfare Division. Pwede magsumbong doon. Kung gusto niyo pa, diretso sa director pa nga eh.
Pwede? Pwede po.
Siyempre ako, nandun ako.
Ma'am, alam mo na ha.
Tapos meron tayong mga local government na veterinarians, may city, provincial, municipal, vets, as well as sa Department of Agriculture, meron din tayong mga veterinary doon na tumutulong sa regulations.
Good to know kasi po marami po kayo susumbong. So, lagi ako gusto gusto kong babain talaga sa sasakyan. Oo, minsan ginagawa talaga, pinipigilan ko yung truck sa krame, sasadyain sasagasaan yung pusa, yung puting. Ginagawa ko po yun. Sumpong.
May hindi lang sa rabies yan pwede isumbong kasi included ang animal welfare.
Yes.
Lalong mahigpit pa rin yun.
Opo. They go hand in hand. Thank you.
With the help of the local government units.
Thank you. Salamat po. Alright, so now we know. Question, Sir Rain.
Yes.
Yeah, we are microphone? Yeah. Sir Rain?
Secretary Upial mentioned earlier that crucial to achieving rabies-free Philippines is the managing stray animals. How do you think we should go about with that? And another question is, she also mentioned na yung mga animals, yung mga pets na nasa loob ay much safer than nasa labas. Meron po bang studies na na-conduct that tells us that yung mga strays are more prone to rabies o yung nagkakos talaga ng rabies o yung mga nasa loob din sa mga pet owners? Thank you.
Okay, dapat ma-memorize ko yan yung sa una, yung sa stray dogs, okay. Nasa batas na dapat ang mga city provincial veterinary offices dapat may dog impounding. So, kailangan may local ordinance para maghuli ng aso may impound. So, nababawasan ang stray dogs sa lansangan. Importante rin na sundan din, actually may mga penalties din para hindi magkaroon masyadong stray dogs. Like yung leashing na minensyon ko kanina, for every instance actually sa local government, dapat sinisingil kayo ng 500 pesos per incident. So malaking kita yan, kung nakikita mo yung kapitbahay mo, hindi walang collar o gano'n. Pero importante sa tulong ng local government, may ordinansya para magkaroon ng dog impounding para sa stray dogs, mahuli sila. Tungkol naman sa pangalawang tanong, usually, we will not say exactly a formal study. Pag sinabing formal study kasi published in a scientific journal, etc. But we'd like you to note that when we had, in some areas of the country, when we had random samples of dogs being brought for impounding, stray, at tinest sila, may nagpa-positive. So talaga, may nakikita tayo sa stray dogs na pwede makahawak sa may home dogs or other dogs in community.
Pero Doc, yung actual cases na about scratch and bite na link na animals with rabies, is it from an owner o yung from the sa
totoo lang, walang exactly yung statistics niyan. Pero it doesn't matter. Pero importante is that the dog was infected with rabies. Kasi may aso naman, gaya niya, healthy naman yan. Pag kinagat ka, hindi ibig sabihin na magkaka-rabies ka agad. Ayun. Ay gusto namin ma-correct yan na gaya yung sinabi ko, like babies, when pups are born in the world, they are healthy. Like babies too, they need preventive shots. So nagbibigay tayo ng rabies shots, bakit sila magkaroon ng sakit?
Good.
Next question, sir.
Next, yes, we have Marvin from PDI.
Hello, good morning. I have a question for Lester. Can you share with us the most difficult experience you had handling a pet's behavior and how were you able to overcome that?
I had this chow chow who bit me for about 30 seconds. I was training the chow chow. The reason why dinala sa akin yung chow chow na yun is because kinagat niya yung anak ng may-ari. Dalawa sa legs, dalawa sa arms, isa sa bandang mata. So, tumawag agad sila sa akin. Sabi ko sa kanila, hindi sila pwedeng hindi pumunta magpa-anti-rabies shot para dun sa bata. Ngayon, what happened is, dinala nila sa akin for rehabilitation. So, okay na siya. Tapos, hindi ko alam, ang ginagamit pala nilang pantakot tinatakot yung aso eh. Kasi nga, pag-stop. Tinatakot na vacuum. Eh, yung isang PA ko, nagsushoot ata kami na yung isang PA ko, pinakialaman yung chow-chow, pinaliguan, okay naman lahat. Pero the moment narinig niya na yung blower, nakatunog yung vacuum, sinalo ko. Kasi nakita ko na agad yung signal niya na may lifting na siya. Sinalo ko kasi kung hindi, kagat yung mukha niya. So sinalo ko, it's never true na you can treat a dog.
Idikit. Meron silang palakpakan po natin. We'd like to thank Shepherd Department of Health. Palakpakan po natin. Of course, we'd like to thank DA, Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Animal Industry. Maraming salamat. Palakpakan po natin. At maraming salamat po GSK. Maraming salamat. Yan, there he is. Wow. Good. Let's go rabies free, sabi ni Doc Eric.
I will teach responsible.
It's not yet too late. It's not yet too late. You can still go to your photo booth. Go to our photo booth sa labas. Have your photo taken, sign it, and then post it on our commitment wall. Nice.
Okay, I'm done. Kabush!
How about our friends from media? Ating po mga kaibigan sa media. Siyempre dapat may commitment din tayo dyan.
Habang pagaling yun,
Nakuha ko na.
may press kit?
Hindi pa. Nakuha ko.
May kumbang gano'n? Wala.
Wala.
Nabigay niyo yung press kit.
Wala pa.